Hello and welcome to another GT4 highlights package. I am your host, Blue Ukulele, and this is the first race around the high-speed ring in the Mitsubishi Evo. There is our grid. We've got Hyde, Mike, Grandad, DP, Mancy, Wacky, Orange, and Johnson lining up there. Mike jumping the start, I believe. Yep, definitely jump start there, so he dives out of the way, lets everyone past, and that gives Hyde nice clear run into the first turn. There's no big braking into turn one here, it's pretty much full throttle all the way around. There's only two places where you have to brake in any way. So yep, all flowing around that first corner. Sky's looking very grey, we'll keep an eye on that, maybe a bit of rain in the air. Excuse me. Grandad and Hyde then are currently squabbling for first place. Couldn't call what's going on behind because there's so much happening there, but looks like Wacky's up into third for the moment. Hyde and Grandad then coming into the second braking area at the end of the bridge here, but nothing going down there. So around the little S-bits and through the tunnel. I find this track particularly tricky, and I think it's one of those tracks where you can either do it really well or you struggle. Yes, we'll see who can do it really well. I'm guessing Hyde is one of those that is capable of that, but I think we've got plenty of racing to go yet. So through the tunnel, around the final corner, again full throttle around here. You can take a wide line or you can take a lower line, and then on to lap 2. So Hyde still in the lead here. We'll take a little skip through time onto lap 3, just coming off the bridge here. Grumpy Grandad now in second place, quite a long way behind Hyde, so Hyde is kind of taken off there, and Grandad has quite a lot of space as well there, but behind that there is a race going on with Mancy at the head of it. This is the race for the podium. This is Mancy, Wacky and Mike and DP. Actually Mancy just pulling away a little bit there, so the fight is now for fourth, so that's is that Mike trying to get around the side of Wacky there into fourth position? Not quite managing to do it. Wacky taking a lower line, Mike going a little bit higher. Got to be careful not to wall ride on here though. It can be a fairly close run thing, but onto the straight, the Starfix straight once more. Wacky holding that position for now. Keep following this for a little while. Do excuse me, I don't want to mute because then the mic goes all crackly. Sorry, I didn't mean to cough there. So what's going on now? DP and is glitching quite a lot there, but that is now going to be 3 wide. So Mike, Wacky, DP, all fighting for the same space, but actually Wacky gets out of that one, and DP gets past Mike. So DP making his way up there now. Mancy is now caught up with Grandad as well. I know to the front there. But we are concentrating on this fight as we come off the bridge. Mancy having a little dive up the inside of Grandad. Maybe we should be watching that one instead. DP now past Wacky and into that fourth position, so he'll be getting his boot down. That is a very glitchy car though. I don't think it's actually affecting him, but it looks pretty awful on the screen there, doesn't it? So through the bridge, now Wacky in fifth. Mike all over the back of Wacky. Mike similar to the last lap, but one position less because DP has come from the back of that lot to the front and Wacky's gone to the middle. So around that final corner, Wacky again taking a slightly lower that line than Mike. Looks like Mike maybe got a better run out of there. And actually Mike on Wacky's on intermediate, so I did not realise that. So intermediate tyres is not a great idea here for now because it's still fairly dry. So obviously took a gamble, and it says Grandad's on inters as well. I can't imagine that everyone is on intermediate tyres. That doesn't make any sense to me, but maybe I'm wrong. But he's all over the back of Mancy. Still taking that inside line through that corner, and actually as he's got the place, he's side by side with him, and he's got the inside line, and Mancy actually tagging the wall there, so he's going to lose a lot of momentum, and that puts Grandad up into second. Is Mancy going to take a dive straight back? No, he's not. Okay, so Grandad now will be hoping to get on terms with Hyde, who is very quickly disappearing into the distance, as you can see on that shot there. The battle for third is definitely not over. This is the battle of the moment, so this is Mansi, DP and Grandad all, Mansi, DP, Grandad all fighting. DP going past Mansi through that final corner. And he'll be wondering, did he get a decent enough run? Maybe they should start considering working together to get back up with Hyde. But we will see if that happens. Wacky as well, having a look at Mansi there. So we've all kind of strung out a little bit through there. So we'll take a skip on. That was an interesting little corner switch. So we've skipped on. We are now on lap 8. 20 minutes of this race still to run. Mansi, Wacky and Mike is now at the back of that group. I'm not sure what happened there, but he's been up and down that group like up and down thing. Yes, so Mansi and Wacky now side by side. To be honest, I really go Mike up the middle of them. That's going to be 3 wide through that last little section. Fortunately, it's a very wide track, so hopefully won't bother them too much. Is that track looking a bit damp? No, it's certainly going greyer though, it's certainly getting mistier, so let's have a little skip through time and see where we end up. Lap 9, and that fog has really come down now. I wouldn't be surprised to be seeing some rain coming very soon. And the people on the Inters will be very glad about that, I'm sure. What was I? Oh, and there go the wipers. The wipers are now on, so it is officially raining, so we'll see who comes in and stops. Who made the right choice of tyres. This race is very much up in the way to go anyway. We've still got quite a long way to go, so this race is by no means played out. Hyder, although he's miles ahead, if you look on the little map there, he's right on the end of the bridge, so he's going to have to really mess it up to lose this one. However, this battle is still the one that's raging. 4 people in this one. They're all looking a little bit more slidey as well now that the rain is falling. You can see on the bottom there the little track gauge says the track is definitely getting wetter, apart from through the tunnel, of course, where it's always going to be dry. So yes, it was an interesting one to put together this, because there was so much happening all the way through that I could have just shown the whole race, so it was a difficult video to put together, so I'm a little bit late doing it, so apologies for that. As we see the first lot of pit stops, I think that was that DP came into the pits. I think he was the only one to do so. Everyone else on the Inters and hoping that they will gain an advantage from that, but we'll keep a very close eye on tyre wear. You can see that the was it left front, right front of Grandad was pretty worn there, and this is Hyde on the very next lap going into the pits, changing his mediums, so he was on the mediums, and Mike coming in, Grumpy, Mansi, all of the intermediate guys have decided that their tyres are no good. By the time the rain came, they're already shot. And that's Wes and DP in 7th. Now DP was first into the pits, so we can see if that did him any favours, if he's going to come out anywhere about. You can see Hyde exiting the pits in the front there. Everyone else has gone in front of him, so he's going to make up a couple of places. I think Wacky went full wets there. DP comes out and he is in 5th place, so he's kind of hasn't really gained anything, hasn't really lost anything. That strategy just he's gained 4th off Mansi, but I think he was in that fight anyway. So yeah, like I say, hasn't really made any difference to his race that going in early. I thought that might be a good thing to do, but I suppose with everyone else being on Inters, it's kind of neutralised the whole situation. Okay, let's take a little skip through time, and let's have a look at Hyde, because we haven't seen much of him. Bless him, he's been so far ahead that we haven't been looking at him. We've got Mike in 2nd, and again, this is still the battle that's going to be raging. So Mike in 2nd, DP in 3rd, Grandad in 4th, and Nancy in 5th, and any one of those could easily grab that 2nd place. You can see Wacky there in the background, just a little bit further back. On his wet tyres, maybe wet tyres weren't quite the right choice. And Johnson in 7th. I think Wes has actually quit out of it. So let's follow this battle here. Lap 13 going on to lap 14, I believe. Yeah, going on to lap 14, and we've got Mansi, DP, Mike. That's just changed. Mansi, DP, Grandad, and Mike. So Mike dropping to the back of that pack, but he'll get full slipstream off everyone and maybe sit back and watch them fight, and hope that it's going to work out quite nicely for him. We're just over halfway through the race. There's, like I say, there's plenty of opportunity for this to go right for someone or very wrong for someone. And Mansi actually pulling out a little bit of distance there, so that's Grandad and DP trying to fight for that final podium spot. And it looks like DP has got that one nailed down for the moment, has he indeed? No, he's being kind of pushed around there by Grandad, who gets a little bit of squirrel on there, and he's right on board Grandad through the tunnel. Why not? Wiper's going like Billy O. Okay, so we're going to jump into slipstream of DP. And then this final corner, we're going to find a way past. Big puddle there on the curve. So DP taking a narrower line and pouncing all over the track. Yeah, it's a real shame that's glitching because kind of moves the illusion. It looks a bit like maybe Grandad and DP are working together because Grandad is definitely punting him down the straight there, so we're trying to get back on terms with Mansi, which is a good little team tactic there, and we'll sort out who gets that best position at the end. But yeah, that is the way to catch up with Mansi. Keep working together. So that's 16 on 17, and they're making any progress. I don't know, it's very slow progress, but they are still working together, and actually it's allowing Wacky to catch up with them, so we might get all four of these back in together for the end of the race, which would be a nice ending for us. So DP taking the narrow, Grandad going high, but Grandad will drop him behind DP and nudge him down the straight. Very difficult to see through the spray there as well. Right then, on to lap 18, still working together, don't seem to be making that much progress. Maybe it's time to give that one up and actually sort that final podium place out for yourself. Grandad, maybe see if you can get past DP, because you ain't catching Mansi, I don't think. So is Grandad still working with DP, or has he decided to fight it out? No, still working with him, still pushing him along the straight. Like I say, if I was, well, we've got 5 minutes left. I don't know, it's possible that maybe they will catch him. Maybe they are doing the right thing. Stick with the strategy. Let's see how that goes. We're on lap 20 now. We've got 3.5 minutes left. It's probably time at Grandad, I think, breezes down to the inside. Probably time to give up trying to catch Mansi and just fight amongst yourselves for that third position. That's Mike is back in the pits there as well, changing his wet, so that's going to put him right out at the back there. But Grandad actually now passed DP and into that third position. And maybe he has got a chance of catching Mansi, so here we are, this is our leader. As we come around for the final, is it for the final time? No, it's probably not, it's probably a lap after this, but we haven't seen much of Hyde, like I said earlier, so here he is, bless him. Absolutely miles ahead, can't even see the other cars entering the tunnel. And it's about to catch up actually and lap Johnson, I believe. So hopefully Johnson will see the blue flags and get out of the way. I'm sure he will. Straight onto the 22nd and possibly final lap. Difficult to tell. So there's the blue flags waving, there's Johnson. And it's quite an easy one to let people past on here, so that's not going to be a problem. You can see in the background, actually, you can see how far the other cars are behind him. So we are now, I believe, on the final lap. And Grandad has caught Mansi. He's actually got that one done on his own. So yeah, that's good news, isn't it? And he's making a move to the inside. I think the high line is probably slightly faster around that corner there, but Grandad choosing to take the lower line and maybe get up alongside him, but it doesn't quite work out. So he'll have to keep looking for a way around as we go. What are we on now? 29 minutes, 37 seconds. So I think these will get one more racing lap after this. So this podium's certainly not in the right order yet, apart from Hyde, who is definitely got that one. Actually, no, these two will not get another lap, so that is the final battle. And this is Hyde coming across the line. Is he gonna? He is gonna have to do one more lap. He misses out by fractions of a second there. In the background you can see Mansi second, Grandad third, so that one Grandad did a great job catching, but never quite managed to get the job done, get past him. Grandad in third, final podium, DP4, Wacky 5th, Mike in 6th, back on the mediums. He was having a gamble on the slick tyres there, but that didn't work out for him. And then Johnson in there in 7th. Okay. Whew. That was a lot, wasn't it? And this is Hyde actually finishing the race, bless him, the only one left on track. Oh no, Mike as well. So Mike got across the line before the timer. Hyde having to do an extra lap, but he can consider it a victory lap one more time through the tunnel. Can be feeling very pleased with himself. He won that by quite some margin. In fact, he was a lap ahead of everyone effectively. So excellent job, Hyde. Thank you very much for watching. Why not like and subscribe and leave a comment? It makes me feel good. I love to see it when there's a comment on there. It you know, just cheers me up a little bit. Okay, thanks for watching. I will be back with race 2 shortly, and it was a cracker.